Here we are. Yes, episode 8. Welcome away.
8?
Yeah, we're up to number 8.
Ooh.
How did you do such things?
I don't know. 7 previous episodes, I guess.
Yeah, so we early. We're up early. It's been a very, very busy week. So we've got to bring some energy along. A lot of energy on our top of our minds. We've got to bring energy. We can't let you guys down.
No, we can't. This is the only time we can do it. So we've been like taking everything that we can do. We've been slapping each other to build up energy, like running on the spot.
Yeah, I slapped you.
Yeah. It's probably unrelated to this.
Yeah, that's unrelated. We shouldn't probably talk about that kind of stuff on podcasts.
Maybe cut that out.
Yeah, we'll cut this out.
Okay, but we are here.
We are here. We made it.
We are here. We are ready.
Before we get into what we're talking about today, I thought we'd talk about your pants. So what happened? What happened this morning there, Lys?
I just bent over to pick up Audrey and take her to go downstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I heard a rip, and I ripped my pants open in the bowl. And this has never happened to me before.
Oh, this is great.
Never. I've never experienced that feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, I kept them on. They're fine.
Yeah.
So.
Are they really old pants?
I've worn them a lot.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. They're your comfy pants.
They're my comfy pants, and now they just have like air conditioning.
and moving on.
But yeah, that's all that's happened so far this morning. My pants have ripped.
Well, it's been a busy week though. Like we've had so much stuff going on. That's why we're recording it now, because we won't get a chance.
No.
There's all bloody Christmas parties, and
Work
and family
visiting.
Yeah, lots of family visiting.
Yes, we've been really busy, but I feel like talking about this isn't delivering the energy that we promised.
That's true.
Yeah,
it's mostly us complaining about things, isn't it?
It is
We
it's the opposite.
Complain.
We are excited to be here. That's why we wanted to do this. We're ready.
So we're going to go through an update on Operation McDonald's and the puzzles. Then yesterday, brand new news about Disney, the whole Disney announcement.
Love a Disney announcement.
Investor Day presentation, which was absolutely crazy. I'll go through that. I'm very excited about that. And then I wanted to talk about the Professor X thing.
Yeah.
And the points system sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm keen. It's my turn, so I'm eagerly awaiting.
Yeah,
what you're going to get me to do.
Let's do this.
All right.
We're awake still.
Let's do
this. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so updates.
McDonald's update.
McDonald's update. Very exciting. So exciting.
I don't think people understand the amount of work we're doing behind the scenes to try and make this happen.
Yeah, okay, so let's go through this.
So
I'm put my investigations person's hat on.
Yes. And you came up with an idea that I should reach out to people that I knew who had previously worked at McDonald's in order to see what they knew.
How'd you go with that?
A bit of a dead end.
Okay, yeah.
So, good idea though. Like, we're pulling out all stops to try and work this out.
Yeah, so we hit a dead end with the email too, because I haven't heard anything back from them. Lazy.
Yeah.
Absolute laziness.
Here we are trying to promote their new business. But anyway. So we do have an update.
to like 45 people. We're trying to... People in America mostly. But, and not even in this area. But we're trying to promote it.
We're doing our best.
Yes.
Anyway.
Exactly.
So we do have an update though.
Yes, we do. So I tried to think outside the box. That's what you got to do when you're an investigator. Think outside the box. So
Was this Inspector Power?
Inspector Power. Exactly. Inspector Power is a thing that we used to do on Twitch, on live stream. It's a fun game we used to play. Anyway...
He spent a lot of time at McDonald's.
He did spend a lot of time at McDonald's. Oh my god.
Perfectly suited for this case.
This is such an inside joke. If you guys want to know more, ask us in the comments. But anyway, I put my investigations hat on. I went on Googled. I just Googled new McDonald's in our area. Full stop. Enter. I was looking up through the news articles.
Yes.
And all of it was from Courier Mail, which was like
You have to pay for it.
Yeah. Did you know the Sorry, I'm going on so many tangents here. Did you know the advanced search isn't... You can't just click on advanced search in Google anymore. You have to look up advanced search in Google to go to the advanced search section of Google.
This should have been a fun fact. This is a whole nother tangent we could have gone down.
Oh, well, anyway. Blowing it open. Anyway, this is... Yeah, so anyway, I've gone into advanced search to get rid of courier mail. I found a bunch of articles around... well, not really a bunch. There was only a couple that said there's a new McDonald's, and it's to do with our new precinct they're opening, which is super exciting. That got me thinking, maybe I could go onto the council website.
Oh, and find out, like, approval dates and stuff.
Approval dates and stuff.
Oh, right. Great.
Yeah. So I went on there, and...
Nothing.
No, it didn't have anything.
This is exactly how our search has gone so far.
lots of government talk sort of business, and it was very bureaucratic. It
and
had
then, like,
lots of
public
words.
opinion and consultation.
Consultation periods. And many big words.
Yeah.
I was much confusion.
Okay, that's our update.
No. I got further. So
okay.
Then I was like, I got to think outside the box. Come on, Inspector Pow. What are you going to do? And so there's another McDonald's in our area.
Yes.
And I was like, hey, maybe it's shit. Maybe I could call them, catch them off guard, and try and get some information. So I did.
Did you put on an accent? Is that how you got them off guard?
Yeah, it was a French accent. You know how good I have a French accent.
They would have been very confused.
So I called them up, and I was like, hello, this is General Missional, and I would like to know a little bit more about the new restaurant that is opening. And they were like, it's opening very soon. And I was like, oh, do you know a date? And they were like, yes, it's opening the 21st.
The 21st of January.
December.
What?
I know. It's coming up really soon.
Wow, that's really not that long away.
So I was like, thank you very much. And I left.
And they're like, you didn't need to tell me. I know.
I must leave now. I've got many things on.
Many preparations to attend to.
Yeah. So that's the exciting news. We've got have a start date. We have the date.
Okay.
We have the date.
This means that we're like one step closer to being there on the day.
I'm about to break. Yeah, we are one step closer. I'm
There's
very
an
excited.
issue.
I know, it's a Monday. It's really bad. Really bad.
Yeah.
I might have to call work and let them know that, I might be late. I may be late to work because very important business, need to attend an opening. I'm very important. I must be there. I must be there.
Okay, well, I'll work on my work as well.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
That's the update. So, the thing that was not so exciting about finding out that date and getting off the phone was I got the date, but I don't have the actual time it opens. So I found that out. That just hit my mind as I got off the phone. I was like, oh shit. I should have asked what time, so we turned up to sit there all night. But looks like we're sitting there all night.
Yay!
Yay!
Stakeout. I'm ready to hear about the Disney announcements.
You are?
I'm assuming, and I'm just going to guess, it's been a while, they're introducing another Disney princess. Is that what it is?
I don't know.
2 Disney princesses!
So, yesterday you sent me a message.
Oh, I did. It popped up on my news widget on my phone.
A news widget?
Yep. And it said something about 10 something Marvel, 10 new Star Wars something, and I just sent it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought you'd probably like this.
I will probably like this.
Yeah.
And guess what?
Yes.
I did like this.
What?
Yeah, I read it. I read it yesterday. I was like super freaking excited. This is a very exciting announcement from Disney. If you guys don't follow this stuff, don't even worry. because I'm going to go through a bit of it now.
Oh, so I don't need to go back and read the article?
Well, it depends.
No, you can update me.
You could probably... So, they did have announcements about other bits and pieces, like some of the stuff they're doing outside of Marvel and Star Wars.
Oh.
I didn't really look into that as much, because what excites me most?
Disney Prince. Star Wars. Star Wars.
Okay, cool. So I got so much information here.
Okay, tell me.
They released so much stuff.
What's happening?
There's probably not enough time to go through it all, so I'll just go through the
Highlights.
stuff that is most exciting to me, I guess. So I'll start with the Marvel stuff. Marvel had like so many, I think it was like 20-something new announcements that not so much all new, but they're things that are coming up in the near future. So they got Falcon and the Winter Soldier that's coming. We knew that was coming.
Like a movie?
I think it's a series.
Ooh, very nice.
Do you remember Falcon?
Yes.
Yeah, so Falcon is the one with the wings and Winter Soldier is the one with the metal arm.
Yeah.
It looks like Falcon's got like this fancy new suit, lots of action. On the trailer, a little sneak peek of him flying through a canyon, all these missiles and stuff like that. Lots of action.
Really action-packed.
Lots of action.
Okay, that's exciting. Next.
Loki looks very fun.
What do you mean he looks fun? He's always looked fun.
Yeah.
He's devious.
He is very devious, exactly. And they did add a little bit of a trailer for this as well. And it looks like a huge adventure, sort of.
So are these movies? No.
Series.
They're all series.
No, I don't think they're all series. That not all the announcements are series. Some of them are TV series, live action. Some of them are animated. But these ones here are live action.
Okay.
But yeah, it looks like a huge adventure, and it looks like there's going to be lots of big twists and turns. The one I was really interested is from Marvel was the WandaVision. We've seen a little bit of the WandaVision already. So WandaVision is Wanda Maximoff, which is the Scarlet Witch. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
I believe so, yes.
Yep. So Scarlet Witch, she's in Avengers. She's the one that has the hands, and she got the red stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Vision from the Marvel Avengers as well, which is the android looking guy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, not like looking like a phone, but yeah, you know what I meant.
Yeah, he looks like a Google phone.
He does not look like a Google phone.
He looks like a Samsung.
Yeah, anyway. So they showed a little bit of a new trailer of them, and they're in the alternative universe. So black and white, 50s vibe. Then it changes to colours, the 70s vibe. So we've seen some of that before. They sort of showed a little bit more story in it. So they're not like... They seem oblivious of how they got there. And it sort of glitches into them thinking... how did we get here and stuff like that. Oh. So there's lots of
that one actually sounds really interesting.
It does. It looks like a lot of fun as well.
Okay.
So there's heaps of little Easter eggs. The Mind Stone shows up.
Yeah.
So the Mind Stone's that yellow stone from Infinity Wars, the one that's in Vision's head. Yeah. So the theories in that are like that they've... it's all in Vision's head, or they've potentially used the Mind Stone to go into the multiverse, which was another thing that was announced, the Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, it's a new movie that's coming out soon. God,
I really should have read this article.
There's a lot. But there's theories that Scarlet Witch used the Mind Stone to create a pocket universe, because she's very powerful in the comics, so she has the power to do that. Anyway, I'm very excited and intrigued by WandaVision. Oh, there's so much. Like Miss Marvel, which is the stretchy girl from the Marvel game I was playing on Twitch a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. So that's coming out. That's a live action, apparently. Hawkeye, Ant-Man and the Wasp, She-Hulk.
Ooh.
It's like 20-something. It's crazy.
So where it kind of felt like everything was winding down with...
Like the Avengers Endgame.
Yeah. It really felt like, here's the final piece. Here's everything wrapped up.
Then boom,
they've blown it all out, and it's all just this big web again of new things coming.
Web, yeah, like Spider-Man web.
Oh, did you like that analogy?
Yeah, that was very good.
Yeah, it was accidental.
Yeah, accidental, yeah. I don't believe it. You're so planned about things.
So, great. Well, that's a good update.
Yeah, well, that's just the Marvel stuff.
Oh, so now we talk Disney princesses.
No, say the Star Wars.
Oh, Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Okay, so obviously I've been loving The Mandalorian. Latest episode was crazy and devastating, all at the same time. If you're watching this, it's probably the episode before the latest episode. But anyway, as well as that continuing, they're actually giving Ahsoka Tano her own spin-off. Do you know who Ahsoka Tano is?
I wish I could say yes.
Do you remember the episode of Mandalorian, The Jedi?
Yes.
Yeah.
Her.
They're giving her own spin-off.
Okay, cool. She seemed interesting.
Yeah, so it's a live action. She's Darth Vader. Before Darth Vader was Darth Vader, he was a Jedi, and his apprentice was Ahsoka Tano. So she's very powerful. She's lots of fun. She's less strict to the Jedi code as well, because she's kind of left the Jedi. Lots of crazy stuff happening. So she's from the Clone Wars. If you haven't seen the Clone Wars, that's probably where you missed out a lot of the story, which is it's like an animated series. But yes, it's Rosario Dawson from Firefly. Yeah, so she's continuing that character.
Wow.
Yeah, so that should be cool. Yeah, they're saying that it's going to merge into a bigger story with The Mandalorian.
Oh, right. So go off on a different tangent and then come back.
Yeah, well, they're going to have this big overarching, arc of a story, which is super exciting to me. There's the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, which we knew was coming, but they announced yesterday that Hayden Christensen...
Yeah, I did actually...
You saw this bit?
Yeah, I did, because Twitter was going off a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I knew they would. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. He's coming back as Darth Vader. They're going to have this big duel. They're saying, it's going to be so good.
That'll be really interesting.
So much. Andor looks pretty awesome. So Andor's a prequel series to Rogue One.
Oh.
So Cassian Andor, the one in there. So it should be a story about the starting of the rebellion. I'm thinking there might be crossovers. So there's an animated series called Rebels, which has some other Jedis in it, like Ezra Bridges. And so I think there's going to be so much stories they can tell with it. But there's 11 new Star Wars shows coming. So there's one called The Acolyte Lando. So Lando Calrissian.
Over what time period?
They didn't really announce that. Okay,
but just that they've made plans for...
I imagine it'll be over the next couple of years.
Yeah, great.
So yeah, very excited by a lot of that stuff. A Rogue Squadron series. So they just brought out the game, but there's actually a story behind a lot of the Rogue Squadron. Anyway... Just crazy talk. I know this took up a lot of time. There was a lot of information.
Yeah.
I was very excited.
I can tell you're really excited.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to be the one to help facilitate that excitement.
Yes, thank you for sending me that message.
That's okay.
It may have taken me a lot longer to find out that information.
Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, well, let's move on with our lives. And
this won't be the last time we talk about it, for sure. This is just the beginning.
Yeah.
So, now's the time we get to talk about something that's exciting for me.
And what is this exciting thing you have got for me?
Oh, no, it's not for you, it's for me.
Oh, it's for you.
I got a new phone.
Oh!
Yeah, it's very exciting.
It's about time. Your old phone had zero battery.
Zero battery. It was permanently plugged in. Yeah. It was a corded phone.
It would text me without you texting me.
And then you would call and it wouldn't answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
I'd get a notification 2 hours later that you called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really in need of replacing. And this one is so pretty.
It is pretty. Wow, good job getting a pretty one.
Thanks. So
what phone did you get? I'm sure everyone's wondering.
Yeah, I upgraded from the iPhone X or 10 to the 12.
Oh, okay.
Yep, so not the 12 mini.
Is that 3 years that you waited?
3 years. Damn. I know. I did so good.
You did.
And one of the biggest differences is actually the weight.
Yeah.
So
I actually felt it before. It is massive.
Huge difference. I was actually trying to look up the difference in weight, but let me just tell you, it's a lot. It's like carrying a brick to carrying a hot dog.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's the analogy.
So that's your new phone's
Yeah.
nickname, the hot dog.
So I'm really excited about that. I went in and got it yesterday, set it all up. While I was in the Apple store, I just get a bit carried away in there, and they happened to have just got in stock of the HomePod Mini.
Yes, and I got that.
Yes, so I couldn't help myself. Knew you really wanted it.
Yes, I've been asking Siri everything.
You
I said good morning to Siri this morning. What's your favorite color? All kinds of stuff. Anyway, and she's been turning off the lights.
Oh, she's been great.
She turned on our TV.
She told us an update about the news.
She did tell us about update
Yeah.
on the news, which is very informative. Thank you, Siri.
Very helpful.
Which brings us into Professor X. I had a little bit of an idea,
Okay.
which is very dividing.
Right.
And it's probably dividing people right now listening to this. Apple versus Android. Dun, dun, dun.
I think, yeah, that's going to be more dividing than the hamburger question.
Yeah, I'd say so. So that would be my question from Twitch streamers.
So I need to hop on Twitch and hear from as many people as I can about Android or Apple.
Yeah. Because you know I have the thing with the Apple and Android thing. Whenever it comes up in my Twitch chat, I do this little monologue thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it comes from Billy Madison, which is an Adam Sandler movie.
Great
He's
Adam
sitting in the bath. And I think it's a great analogy for Apple and Android. Shampoo is better. It goes on first and cleans the hair. Conditioner is better. It goes on next to keep the hair silky and smooth.
Yeah.
That's probably wrong. Anyway, but that's I feel like that's an analogy. Everyone, it doesn't matter to me, but there's a lot of people out there that are very passionate about it.
It is, and like it wasn't even a decision for me. I needed a new phone. I went to Apple. That's just what happened.
Yeah.
There was no decision. So obviously, I think the hard thing will be actually with this is that I'm probably biased.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to ask which one and why.
Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah, let's get an understanding of why people have chosen a particular one. And I think we'll get some really passionate answers.
Oh, 100%.
I'm up for the challenge. I think I can get through a few people.
A few?
Yeah.
How many are you going to go for?
7.
7.
Yeah.
I went for 8.
That's nice. Overachiever over here. I think 7 because it's an odd number and I'll get a defined answer.
Well, okay, sure.
So if it's 50-50, I will still end up with an outcome.
Okay. I think you could ask more people. Even if you
So
don't
I should-
record them, maybe you should ask a few more people because we've got to get a bigger group.
Right, okay. Can I also use, if people can comment their preference and why?
Yes.
Can I use that as well?
Yes.
Okay, great. Guys, can you help me out? And can you comment what your preference is, Apple or Android, and tell me why? This actually would have been more helpful before going and buying a new phone, perhaps.
Potentially,
So
yeah.
I could have been, more educated to make a better decision.
You would have still got an Apple.
Probably. But anyway, I think that's really exciting. I'm keen to know why people have made their decision.
Yes.
Okay, great.
And I think it's going to be, very interesting, the comments you're going to get.
Yeah.
Anyway, so point system.
Yeah, I'm going to win.
You're going to get a point. Great.
Yeah. You have a point, I have a point, I'm going to get a second point.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
So we talked a couple of weeks back about what are the points for? Cause
To get a prize. You said we'll get a prize.
so we had no idea really what we...
No.
I just sort of brought it up
You get a point.
randomly.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a point. You get a point.
Yeah. We've made no plans.
Yeah, we have no plans. Well, there was a comment about how we should use our points. So, a JT
Yes.
sent a message on our YouTube channel saying maybe you could use the points, gather them up, and the person who wins the most points, they get to challenge the person to something at the end of the year or period, whatever. He suggested, which is painful to my ears, but if you won, I would do the 10,000 piece puzzle. Which that would pain me so much. But
Yeah. It would. I don't really want you to steal my glory through the puzzle.
Yeah, I know, but you get the point.
But
so
I do.
You could challenge me to something.
Yes, and I think there are many things that are already coming to my mind that I'd like to challenge you to.
Yeah, you've had a bit of practice already with Piss Off PennyPow.
Yeah,
so.
I'm really just working my skills up at the moment. Okay, I'm keen to do that. So all I need to do is get the most points over the year?
Yeah.
Okay. I can do this.
We challenge each other to whatever we do.
Yeah.
And if you win the point, then you get your point. The most points by the end of the year has to do the
pick
challenge.
An activity that the other person has
supposed to do.
Yeah, great.
Okay,
great.
Deal.
So
Done.
in our end of year podcast next year,
yeah,
that's when the activity will be completed.
Correct.
Perfect. Deal.
This sounds great.
Deal.
Absolutely fantastic.
Thanks for the idea, JT.
That was amazing. We've done this whole podcast in bed. Thanks for joining us in bed, guys.
It's been wonderful to have you in bed with us.
Today was pretty productive. Lots of information, that's for sure.
Lots of chatting.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast today. Make sure you're following us on Twitch if you haven't already. Follow that YouTube. What is it called? Subscribe.
Subscribe on YouTube and hit the bell. Because this is 8 and you want to know about 9.
Yeah.
For episode 8, episode 9.
Episode 9. So we talk about things that we've already talked about. So continuing a loop. Is that what it's called?
I'm not sure.
I don't even know.
But if you want to know about what happens with the Android vs Apple, you'll need to listen to episode 9.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Leave us some comments. If you've got any ideas for the point system, any challenges that you'd like us to do.
Yeah.
Because that's sort of what this is turning into, really, isn't it? Us challenging each other more than anything.
Do different things.
Yeah, it should be who dares wins or something.
It pretty much is. Just making the other person as uncomfortable as possible. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next one.
Well, I won't see you, but I will talk at you, and you can listen.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.